video, I'm going to go over the characteristics of a cube root function, but this time we're looking at a graph. All right, as I've already said, this is a cube root function. So my parent function is going to be f of x equals the cube root of x. Now, to find the domain and the range, what we need to look at are the arrows on both ends and pay attention to which quadrant the arrows are in. Looking over here on the left side, this arrow right here is in the third quadrant. So the way I'm going to label this arrow is negative infinity, comma negative infinity. And the arrow on the right side is in the first quadrant. So the way I'm going to label that arrow is positive infinity, comma positive infinity. All right, now to find my domain, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to circle the x values in each order pair. Now, looking at both of those x values, I'm going to ask myself which one's the smallest one and which one's the largest one. The smallest one will be negative infinity. The largest one will be positive infinity. So therefore, my domain goes from negative infinity to positive infinity. In other words, it's all real numbers. Now, let's look at my range. I will draw a triangle around the y values in each order pair and ask myself the same question. Which one's the smallest value? Which one's the largest value? Y value. Smallest y value in this case is negative infinity, and the largest y value is infinity. So my range is going to go from negative infinity to infinity. In other words, it's also all real numbers. Now, to find my x-intercept, I'm going to look at the x-axis and find where the graph crosses the x-axis at. It crosses it right here. And as you can see, that point was already labeled for me. So my x-intercept is negative 3, 0. My y-intercept is wherever it crosses on the y-axis. And as I can see, it's right there. So my order pair will be 0, 2.26. Now, to find the end behavior, I'm going to look at the end of the graph, both ends, and see what their behavior is like. See what I did there? So let's look on the left side over here. All I have to do is pretty much tell what my x and my y are doing. And as you can see, my x is negative infinity, and my y is negative infinity. And then on the right side, I'll just look at my order pair that I labeled and describe what my x and my y are doing. They're both approaching infinity. And that's it.